I'm struggling not to laugh. Don't do that. Bye.
Day 2 of cave diving at Cenote El Gato here in Yucatan, Mexico. I'm going to be doing some filming from up above, free diving, filming the guys, and here we go.
So what are they doing to that thing? Eating it?
Mm-hmm. So this is zoomed out, so now you can see.
Oh man, they're tiny, tiny, tiny.
Do you think those little dots that were attacking the other thing attack us when we go under? All the live bacteria on our skin?
No, I don't think so. I think they're scavengers, so they probably go after anything, any dead material, dead organisms.
Like dead skin?
Maybe you can do a test, right? Just stick your arm out, see what happens. So we're gonna collect more. So if you want, you can you can stick your arm in and we can see if they come after you.
I don't think I'm gonna swim today, guys. I'm gonna stay out here.
Give me her the thumb up. Will you just put your hand on my elbow?
¿Qué le pasó? Estás muy tenaz.
Can you see him pretty good?
Se fue.
You gotta clear it. You gotta clear it. Dunk it.
Allá se tiene que meter y busca una prueba.
There.
¿A dónde seguir?
La luz. Gus is...
Ve la prueba donde se... Mira eso.
Sí, mira, mira.
¿Lo has visto?
Mira. Mi cabeza. Ah, vete.
Espérate. ¿La verdad que su visor? Tiene una blusa. ¿Puedo ir con ustedes? Dale permiso.
Really freaking cool stuff, man. Really cool. Having a blast. Couple different factors that the divers have to be aware of. One is not silting up, not kicking the ground and silting up all of the visibility. That can get really dangerous if you're not comfortable with, you know, how to use the lines and how to figure your way to navigate underwater. If it goes complete blackout, you're relying on all of your, you know, experience and ways on how to get out of the cave and, you know, navigate it. But these guys are very professional, know exactly what they're doing, and they have these things called cookies, little clips they put on there. They have little knots tied into the lines every 10 feet, and they're, you know, working together as a team. Another thing they have to be very careful of, and I have to be careful of filming them, is not to disturb any of the what do you call it, stalactites? These caves are uncharted territory, so they do not know how sturdy they are, or, you know, anything about them, so they have to be very careful not to disturb their surroundings while swimming in these very tight enclosed spaces underwater. Cave diving is a very dangerous, life on the line type sport. Kind of like skydiving, I would say, but I would say even more dangerous than skydiving. And yeah, they have trained for years and years and years, in order to do these expeditions, and I respect it. I respect it a lot. Can you guys help me look at my head? I hit it on a rock.
Es súper chiquito.
Oh gosh.
Is it bad?
Well,
or is it just a little
it's
bad?
This was
Es el mismo.
open. It's like
Aquí no,
the worst.
ya lo saqué.
I was showing the kids like how, what this cave was, and we were in there, and then I was like, watch this. So I swam back out, and then on my way back in, I didn't have the light, so I left them with a light. So I was like, poof! And it was like two like spears coming down.
Yeah, I see the two.
Yeah, that's why cave diving, wear helmets. Alright. Oh, we got all this alcohol here, we can just use that. But after seeing all the life in this water,
3 milímetros.
you definitely gotta clean your wounds. That stings.
Megalodon.
So, as you've seen, I'm here filming with Gus and Woody from Dive Talk. They splurged and got us our own hotel rooms. But one of the perks of having my own room is being able to build my own charging station and being able to have all of my equipment and my gear ready to go by the next day. Now, filming for a week, multiple episodes, you have to be able to be ready to go every single day and make sure that the day before is backed up. Now, that's hard to do as a one-man team. Usually, you know, a production would have a couple guys, but I'm here representing Juke Motion Pictures, making it happen by myself. But I wanted to show you guys what goes into, you know, just making my charging station, making sure all of my camera gear is taken care of, and all of the footage, which is super important, is backed up and on hard drives. So this is my Juke Motion Pictures gear that I use for my own personal productions. This is my drone, my Mavic Mini 2. I recently just got another set of batteries, so now I have 6, which is a huge game changer when you're filming drone because they don't last forever. I have 2 cameras, the one I'm holding here and the second one here. Let's see, I got a couple, got my nifty 50, I got my phone that I fly my drone with, a waterproof bag for being able to film underwater with my drone. I have my GoPro Hero 7, which I want to upgrade soon. Have my dive light with extra GoPro accessories. I have another waterproof light here. I'm charging up my laptop. I have a gimbal, the Ronin S. Let's see, got my charged batteries here. Epic cool book that I'm reading that Nick Rin suggested. And then here is kind of like my station. Me and Carson call this the Shaky Shaky. As we're filming, we put all of our finished SD cards in here. And at the end of the day, boom, that goes on there. And we start backing all these up into one of these hard drives. This is a 4 terabyte SSD. And then that is we're gonna put all the footage onto the computer. And then we have today's shoot, which is here. Some epic footage, and they're pretty extensive. How we film these episodes, we use a lot of memory. Yucatan, Mexico. I got Dive Talk, an epic diver, Mike. What's up? So since I don't have any dive gear, we're doing a little kind of borrow session here. Have some fins, extra fins.
The places these have been,
Really?
we can't go to because he goes to them. He goes there. Nice. So we can't go there.
Got some boots you can wear to protect your feet.
Thank you, man.
And this one is our Dive Talk Dive Team rash guard.
Sweet.
You don't have to borrow this one. This one is yours.
Really?
Welcome to the team.
Heck yeah, man.
Hey man, very awesome. Hey,
Awesome. Thank you.
get ready and let's go get wet.
What's going on is a little switcheroo. This guy in the dive team Dive Talk shirt is the diver, and I'm the surface support. How cool is that? Josh is going diving.
Holy moly.
All the way down there is where we have to climb.
I'm going diving in this today. Oh, and look, the beam's starting.
Awesome.
Woody, that beam is absolute. You've been diving here for multiple days now.
I've not seen one like it. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's probably the prettiest light beam I've ever seen underwater.
Sorry.
No, tell us.
Yeah.
I keep getting into your
Tell us.
conversation.
No, please do.
But having the multiple light beams coming.
Yes. Unbelievable.
Incredible.
It's surreal, actually. I mean, when you're under there, it's like people probably think we're, you know, green screening that in or something like that.
Find the ethanol?
Sure. Yeah, I've been filming just free diving, just holding my breath down to like 15, 20 feet.
Swimming around, keep an eye out
And
for
it feels to me like that scene in Interstellar where like there's like some dust coming up in Matthew McConaughey's room.
Yeah.
And then there's like beams coming out of it and they're like talking to another dimension. That's what these light beams are. Not yet, coming soon, here in like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. It's the Star Trek transporter.
Yeah. All right, so this line right here has little knots on it. They're every 10 feet. I'm gonna see if I can get to the second and the third one, just on a free dive. And we're gonna film it. One of the techniques is to oxygenate your blood. And this is going to be a lifeguard descent, feet down, with a clap above your head. Hey, buddy. What do you want to do?
You made it a little past 20 feet.
Yeah, it was like 22.
Good job.
I can do it better. So my first attempt, I got to the second knot, which is 20 feet, I'm about 22. We're gonna try for the third one. The trick, or the hard part isn't going down, it's coming up. One of the things you gotta do as a technique is to let air out as you come up. It's also gonna keep the air from expanding in your lungs. You just held it. When you go down, your lungs are gonna get tight, and they're gonna re-expand. So you gotta let it out. Here we go. Deep. I was about 24, 25 and I was looking at that dot like, it's pushing it. Alright, last attempt to hit 30. Technically that's a 60-foot dive there and back.
I gotta go now. It's a challenge.
There where that wooden.
I'm gonna do it no prep, just like no loading.
And we
just
go
going.
here. I'd say we hit about
We'll see where it goes.
160. Down up there. Look at how
See if I can
light
get to the
is.
tank.
Isn't that pretty? The sunlight from this hole right here, and that is one big, beautiful hole that just fires.
That seat's a little too buoyant.
Right there.
Sure, blame it on the wetsuit.
You know, in my breath holding days, I did do right at 5 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
See, I did it.
I could do like a minute 20, but I could get 70 feet deep in a minute 20.
You may say that I pulled the tank up and touched it, and I was all at 10 feet, but I got to the tank.
You made it to the 20-foot tank.
I touched the tank. That was the objective. Pretty sure I can touch the 30 from here too.
An epic trip here in Yucatan, Mexico, and being able to really work with these guys and their skills and expertise and just knowledge on the topic of diving has been very, very valuable. Now today I was able to go do a dive with Gus, and that was really, really epic. We got down to about 70 feet at the top of the rock pile, and super rad, amazing stuff. Just hanging out in that like light beam down there was crazy, crazy cool. With that said, I'll see you guys on the next episode, and thank you for being here, for watching, for subscribing, and for just, all the positivity that you guys are constantly giving me. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to make as many cool episodes and going to plan as many adventures as possible. Working with the adventure medics, working with chaos divers, working with Dive Talk. Who's next? If you do have any cool, opportunities for storytelling for me or videos that I can make for you in the United States or even not, hit me up, send me an email, and maybe I can come be a part of your expedition and make you guys an awesome video for your channel or just for your archive. With that said, Juke Motion Pictures and Josh Cantu. See you on the next one.
So they're up there showing all the images of all the animals and the little lice looking thing. All the kids are looking and they're freaked out.
I'll get in their conversation.
They're freaked out.
Oh my god. I'm gonna help.
Lo sacaron de cenote.
¿Cómo piensas?
They're all like, oh no. I'll never drink out of this thing again. Just look at these kids. They have no idea what's in here. There's alien monsters everywhere in this thing.